What's up, Wikimaniacs? On today's episode, we have a girlfriend with an escape bank account, a feud between siblings over an inheritance, a man is seen naked, a husband worries about long-term implications of a birth plan, and a son is forced out of his bedroom. For the Patreon exclusive stories, we have a wife who is asked to lower her standards and an OP who pretends to be Japanese. So go to patreon.com/Cultivate Podcast Network to unlock those stories, as well as tons of other bonus content. Reddit on Wiki starts now. Expert in fucking, I don't know.
Great power.
For the fifth time, it's your boy Sean.
What is up, Wikimaniacs? It's your boy Josh here, hosting another Friday Am I the Asshole episode. I got your boys Sean and John with me today. What's up?
Hello.
What to do?
I'm nursing probably the beginning of a cold right now, so I apologize if I start coughing.
Gasp.
COVID.
No, Sienna substitute taught one day last week, and that's all it took.
Those
children. These damn children.
Frickin' kids. But how are you guys doing?
Good. Just came back from a trip. Feel a little refreshed, even though I just got off a meeting that I wanted to strangle the people that I was meeting with. But hey, I'm here. I'm alive. I know I went AWOL last time, but life is good right now.
Right, because this is we behind the scenes. We recorded a full Patreon bonus episode yesterday. But this is your first time back on the main feed.
Yes.
We did the Patreon bonus monthly episode last week. I think it was released when this episode comes out.
Yeah, sure. The September one.
It's September 1. And Sean had a punishment where he hosted a Shots and Thoughts episode for us, where I then got punished the most, I think. So,
well, you might have to watch it.
Yeah, you'll have to watch it.
Because the very end, it didn't feel like you were the most punished at the very end.
Definitely didn't. We'll have to use that screenshot for this episode's thumbnail.
Speaking of punishment,
Good God.
When does this episode come out?
The end of September 29th, I believe.
Oh, so what is the count? I wasn't here last week, so I didn't know what happened.
That is the tally. John is up 1 on Sean. I didn't want to do all the points because
it doesn't totally matter.
Okay.
Yeah. So what happened last week was Sean, we didn't have a guest. So I said to Sean, if you get more correct than you do wrong, I'll give you 1 point. If you get them all correct, I'll give you 2 points. And he flopped on the last story, so he only got 1 point. Just to make it a little interesting for this final week.
So it's all to this episode is pretty much the clutch episode. Like we got to go against each other, right?
Do or die for September to see who gets punished in October.
Although I do have a question.
Okay.
Did y'all do an AI story last week, Sean?
I guess you should have been there. You should have listened.
Did you guys do one, Sean?
I want to say no.
Remember.
No? Have we done one in September at all?
I don't know.
Do you remember if we've done one in September, Sean? Because there's got to be one this episode, right?
I could not tell you.
God damn it. Because I don't remember. I was literally gone.
Yeah, I don't remember. I was here, though. I was definitely here.
You were here for every episode,
right,
yeah. But that's okay. We'll figure out. We'll find out by the end of the show whether there was an AI one here or not.
Just let it be known, people. If Josh didn't put an AI one in this week's, he's fully trying to pull one over on us. The white man trying to get on top yet again.
I don't remember.
Systematic racism in our own podcast.
Who could have seen it coming? All right. Well, let's hop into the first story and see how this is going to play out. So, first one here is cross-posted by Sarah is just here, and the title is "Am I the Asshole for Demanding That My Girlfriend Clear Out Her Escape Bank Account?" And John, since you're on top, we'll let you go first.
Escape bank account?
Yeah,
is that a thing?
I mean, I think. What would you think it is? He's meaning by it,
like a personal bank account that you can escape with, like spend anything you want if you want to go on a travel or something. But it seems like a personal bank account that's separate for something that they share together.
Okay.
So
where are you leaning on this then?
I'm gonna go with because I don't know. To me, okay. So my wife and I has a shared bank account, but that's strictly for bills, right? We just put our money there for just to pay for bills. But other than that, her money is her money and my money is my money, which I don't have any. She does. So like, I don't know. At the end of the day, even though you're married, you can still have your personal account. So for the husband to ask to empty that shit out, I'm gonna go asshole with this one.
Okay. Sean, what are you saying?
I mean, yeah, y'all aren't even married. She can do whatever the fuck she wants.
I didn't even catch that.
Yeah. You're the asshole.
You're like, my wife and I have a separate bank account, and it's not even his wife. So
yeah, I didn't even catch that. Good shit.
Yeah, why y'all even talking bank accounts? Y'all have a joint one? And y'all are, to each their own. Maybe they're dating for a long time. Maybe marriage isn't their thing. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
But just demanding, I feel like is, statistic wise tends to lead to being the asshole.
Fair enough. Let's see if you guys are just going to tie on this one if either way. But let's see if you guys are right. So I, 50 male, make a very good income as a software developer. I came from a very poor background and had a rough start to my early adult years. So I consider myself self-made and very prudent with my finances. I work in a managerial position in a large company and make $200,000 a year. Add that to a very good freelance.
That would be nice. Would love that for me.
Same. I need to talk to my bosses about a pay raise.
Maybe even just half of that.
2 out of 3 of us votes no.
Damn it. Well, maybe next quarter. So add that to a good freelance client base, and I make enough to provide for myself, my girlfriend, 45 female, and our daughter, 17 female.
Oh, so they have a kid. Okay.
They do, yeah. However, because I came from so little and worked hard, I am prudent about my finances. I have developed strict financial values in that I believe you can be frugal and generous at the same time. I felt like there was no need to marry. I loved my girlfriend and promised that if we broke up, I would be generous and would give her a fair settlement, which I'd determine at the time of breakup, which sounds like a terrible idea.
I don't know about that.
Jesus.
Seems like you would want to have that in writing.
I would say so.
The break,
yeah.
Before emotions get fully into it. I don't know. That's just me. I don't know.
Yeah. Because I can only imagine a breakup. You're probably not feeling super generous in that moment.
Yeah,
so.
Your generosity might wander.
Yeah. So the situation now is that I think my girlfriend is feeling empty nest anxiety. She is middle-aged too, so a bit of midlife lack of adjustment as well. Because our daughter is mildly autistic, we felt it best that my girlfriend quit her marketing job and become a stay-at-home mother.
So however, you control her in terms of money too, so you really need that shit in writing.
Absolutely. However, around 3 years ago, my girlfriend became upset because I felt like I turned out so well because I had to fight to be able to eat when I was in college. It made me value my education more. So my policy is that when my daughter goes to college next year, her schooling will be paid for by loans and scholarships that she'll have to get for herself. And then I'd give her a total nest egg of $1,000. And she can use it however she wants to for the duration of her 4 years of college.
$1,000 for 4 years?
That's like a quarter of a semester.
For 4 years?
That's crazy.
Brother, there's things about being frugal, but you're cheap as shit. That's your kid.
Yeah. I mean, isn't the whole point of, building that kind of wealth is to pass it on and like set your kids up for success?
Yeah, when he's dead, Sean, he doesn't.
I mean, I guess.
This is coming from a cheap ass dude, but god damn, you're beyond frugal, dude.
That's quite an expensive lesson he's teaching there.
Absolutely. Like you're just strapping your daughter with, it depends where she goes and if she's in America or wherever, but that's like $50,000 worth of debt you're just strapping her with.
School loans are predatory.
Crazy. My girlfriend is upset because she says that my daughter will be taking on a lot of debt, but I think you need skin in the game. Around that time, my girlfriend started taking on odd jobs, babysitting and cleaning the homes of neighbors. She'd be putting the money in our accounts, so I thought that was it. However, my girlfriend fell asleep yesterday afternoon and forgot to put away this notepad, which had the grocery list in the front, but when you got into it, it also showed a to-do list and just her jotting out plans. I found out that she has around $1,900 in what she calls an emergency escape fund and jotted down a reminder to withdraw some of it to put into our daughter's tampon box. To say I was furious is an understatement. After all these years sharing my money with her and supporting her, I could not believe she was just labeling me as untrustworthy and hiding money from me. I admit I did some further snooping and was able to log into her account.
Jesus.
I screenshotted it and confronted her, saying that she lied to me and made this ugly. So here is my demand. She either apologizes by moving the money to our shared bank account and closes it, or she needs to think about where she'd live the moment our daughter goes off to college and turns 18. So he's basically threatening to kick her out of the house.
This is why she has an escape fund, brother.
To get away from your bitch ass.
Yeah, your controlling ass. And that if my daughter was complicit in stealing from me, then it would come out of her college fund. So am I the asshole?
$1,000? Oh no.
So am I the asshole for feeling betrayed?
Yeah. I mean, what you're giving, I'm not good at math. That's like what, 20 cents a day for like 4 years that you're giving? God damn.
In this economy?
That's like less than a cent a day. For
Is
4 years,
again,
right?
I'm not good at math, but
Yeah, when you put a dollar sign, Sean can do that math.
For the wife to label that as an escape fund, for me, I'm feeling that there's more to the story than just financial abuse, in my opinion, because she could probably just label it as personal funds or, something else or college fund for
the
her
fact
daughter.
that she worded it escape fund.
I think there's way more than he's not disclosing in this situation. That's giving
He might need to look in the mirror a little
major
bit.
ick.
Even the stuff he disclosed was pretty fucking heinous. He's just like, I control her funds, basically.
is.
And then
I made her quit her job.
Yeah. And the minute she starts getting her own money and saving it for herself and for our kid,
He don't like that.
I demand she gives me it all, and then, or I'll kick her out of the house. Like that is financial like manipulation and
Where's that
control.
famous generosity that this guy was talking about at the beginning?
First paragraph or whatever the fuck.
Very immediately, first sign of distrust in his eyes is immediately no more generosity. You're out.
Immediately. Yeah. It's fucking weird.
Dude, I get starting from nothing, you know what I mean? But I don't know. To me, if you were able to work your way and claw your way up to that, considering that's your family over there, wouldn't you want to share your blessings with them? It doesn't make sense how you're holding it back, and for you not to want your daughter to have at least a leg up in school, and you want her to be exposed to like predatory like student loan debts and set them back before they even get their life started. I don't know. I don't think you're a good dad or a good partner to your girlfriend, man.
Or a good person.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think not a good partner, because it's like not even up to compromise on anything.
Not a
really.
discussion. It's demands.
Yeah, everything
Right.
is demands. Your daughter, your wife had no option in the decision to only give y'all's daughter $1,000 for 4 years. Again, less than a cent a day. If I'm doing the math correctly, there it's 350. It doesn't matter. But yeah, it's just everything is coming from your side. Everything is your decision. Of course, she has. It's crazy that she didn't start the escape fund earlier, because it feels like she has no freedom to make any type of decision for her life. Unfortunately.
Yeah. It's wild, and like this is the exact reason why he doesn't want to put anything in writing, because he wants this type of control. So huge red flag for me, and I hope she does manage to get out of there. Crazy that he's just like, yeah, you stay at home, and I'm not going to allow you to have any funds yourself. It's wild.
Disgusting.
All right, let's move on to the second story. Tie there, so nothing goes on the board. I don't have anything to put on that board, so I'll just.
I was
be
gonna say,
moving
are you just gonna be moving the one?
Yeah, I'm hoping John doesn't get any more points over you, and then I could just move that back and forth.
There's a good chance that he does, to be honest with you.
Shit. Well, we'll find out with the next story. Cross-posted by Marshmallow Cakes 709, and it's titled, "Am I the asshole for not wanting to share my inheritance with my siblings?"
Your inheritance. I mean, if it's your inheritance, I feel like it's your money. You're not entitled. So I'm going to say Not the asshole.
I think I'm gonna go with the same thing, not the asshole. I feel like inheritance are, especially like wills, are put in writing. So maybe they were given specific, like, hey, this is yours. I gave this to you, and I don't know if someone specifically put you get X amount. I'm like, yeah, that's mine. Like, I'm not sharing with anybody.
Fair enough. All right. So another tie here. We're going to go into it.
I'm gonna keep it safe, guys. I want to keep that lead.
Yeah, it honestly does not. Yeah, it does not behoove John to ever disagree with me.
True. So I, 27 female, recently inherited a substantial amount of money from my late grandfather. It was unexpected, but it allowed me to pay off student loans, buy a house, and secure my financial future.
Damn, that's a loaded ass grandpa. God damn. Can I be part of your family?
The dad from the first story a generation later. I'm incredibly grateful for this windfall, and I know my grandfather worked hard for his money. Now here's where things get tricky. I have 2 siblings, Sarah, 30 female, and James, 32 male. We've always been close, and we grew up in a loving and supportive family. However, my siblings haven't been as fortunate as me when it comes to finances. Sarah is a single mom with 2 young kids, and James has struggled with debt for years due to some poor financial decisions. He bought Bitcoin for sure. When my grandfather passed away, he left a will that split his estate equally among his 3 grandchildren. This means that my share of the inheritance is quite substantial, and my siblings are aware of this. They both approached me separately, asking if I was willing to give them a portion of my inheritance to help them with their financial struggles.
It was all equal?
Yeah, but I think she's saying because they have like previous, it's more substantial to her because she doesn't have any.
Like,
Yeah, she's
I got
you. And all that
she's in a better spot.
Better spot, it sounds like. I sympathize with their situation and I want to help, but I also have my own financial goals and dreams. I've worked hard to get where I am, and I believe I should be able to enjoy the fruits of my labor. So am I the asshole for not wanting to share my inheritance with my siblings?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think
so either.
Yeah, that's easy. Yeah. Y'all got the same amount. Decisions led them up to that point. If you want to help them, that's on you. If you don't want to help them, that's also on you. It's your money. You know what I mean? I feel like we're always pretty big proponents of like, your money is your money.
Except for the last one.
Well, to
when
be fair,
you force somebody, I mean,
definitely
this sibling
owes-
didn't force his sister to have 2 kids or force
Have to have, like,
their
bad
brother to
debt.
make poor financial decisions. The
Bitcoin.
first guy forced his wife to quit her job.
Yeah.
So it's I know it was a joke, but we just to be clear, very different situations.
Yes, very different situations. And yeah, I don't think you're the asshole. I think, like Sean said, if you want to help them, that's fine. It sounds like you spent a lot of it already, so I don't know how much more you're going to give them. But I mean,
And
presumably you have a job.
even if they did, don't matter. That's their share. Everyone got equal. They all got equal amounts. So
Absolutely, yeah. So there was a bit of an update here, just to close out the story. So thank you all for your responses and advice. I've read through every comment, and it's given me a lot to think about. After considering everything, I had a meeting with Sarah and James to discuss the situation. I explained my perspective and desire to secure my own financial future. So that's good communication. We always advocate for that.
yeah,
I also expressed my love for them and desire to see them succeed. And in the end, we came to a compromise. I offered to help them create a financial plan, budget, and explore options to improve their situation. I even agreed to pay for a financial advisor to assist them. So
hey,
just contributing.
that's a good sibling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say you could just throw in like $1,000 into a CD and just get the money out and then throw it back in another CD and just keep doing that for them.
True.
And
Yeah.
then just give them that.
But I mean, this is even like,
But this is even better. This is like a whole plan, their own personal financial advisor. Yeah.
yeah. She goes on and says, while they were initially disappointed that I wouldn't give them a lump sum of money, they eventually understood my point of view. We're now working together as a family to ensure financial stability in the long run, and I'm confident this is the best way to support them while also safeguarding my future. And I think, that's that's probably one of the better endings to a story.
That's a
we've
great
ever-
update. Yeah.
I know. Love that.
I mean, to be fair, it didn't sound like the brother and sister were like terrible. They were just like, hey,
yeah. They didn't write a fucking Facebook post immediately after.
Yeah.
They're
Not
like,
flaming
this
them,
bitch.
they probably just inquired and then
share.
So it's nice to see normal families
just
on this
normal
podcast
people.
every once in a while.
That's a rare. Yeah, that's hella rare, especially on Am I the Asshole stories.
Yeah. I mean, there are the occasional ones where you get the updates where it's like, it ended up being a good story, and this is one of them. It's nice to see. But with that, we're going to take a break, grab some dinner.
Whoa.
You know where?
Dinner that you could microwave?
Microwave instantly. Yeah.
Factor fresh?
2 minutes
It
or
is factor
less.
fresh.
Whoa.
All right, we're going to hit an ad break, and we'll be right back. And we're back from our factor ad. Don't tell the patrons.
Whoa.
Please don't.
All right, boys. Going into the third story, still tied. Still a close race here. Sean, you have a chance here to pull ahead with John guessing first. Let's see how he does it. Cross-posted by Phoebe the Fan. And the title is, Am I the Asshole for Being Seen Naked by a Friend Who Watches Our Baby?
This sounds like a terrible porn plot.
Have you watched this before, John?
This sounds like
I've
a
seen
bad
this one.
90s flick, baby. I'm going to go with yes. I feel like this dude kind of did it on purpose, like purposely go into the mirror and be like, is she looking? Is she looking? Wow. Look at my dick. Look at my dick,
Jesus.
baby. Look at my dick.
I hope not. Oh, okay. So you're going asshole. Sean, what are you saying?
Fuck it. It's the last episode. We gotta fucking make a change. This is one where I could easily see him not knowing that she was over or they were over. We don't know if it's a girl or
True.
Or a boy. We'll just say hopped out the shower, went to check on the baby. Boom, friend was already in the house.
But why would you check on your baby butt ass naked though?
If you live at home alone and it's a baby, it's not like they're gonna remember.
I'm still not
You
doing
not walk.
that.
I walk around naked.
I do, but just with my wife. But if there's gonna be a baby, I ain't gonna do it.
You think that baby remembers?
Interesting division of.
I'm still not doing it.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
I mean, you're pooping with the door open with guests. Honestly, it just seems like
I'll
a
do it with
strange
guests.
departure. You said
No,
you'd
no,
do it
but-
if we were over.
Yeah,
Well, it's because it's
I
you
feel
guys.
like
it's us. That's what
It's
it
you
is.
guys.
I guess.
Never seen me in person, but he's willing to be naked in front of me.
Why not? We'll find out December, right?
True.
God.
All right, so we got our first split here. Let's see who is correct. I, 40 male, was out for a jog and then came home to shower. It sometimes takes me a little longer to get ready in the morning as I don't have to set time for work. On this particular morning, I decided to get ready and take my time. This meant I was getting out of the shower while my babysitter was there. For background, the babysitter is an actual adult friend of ours. I will go ahead and get some of the questions that will be posted out of the way. Yes, she is attractive. Why is that? Why is that one of the
Bad
questions?
porn plot, baby. And look, it sounded like he knew that he was there, or the babysitter was there already.
I mean, it sounds like it right now, but we'll see. She's one of those single types of women who we can't seem to find a reason for why she's single.
Ooh, he
I think
likes
it's
her.
because of something that we don't know, but that's a story for another time. Also, I have no interest in cheating on my wife or being with this friend in any way. Back to the story. Since I had just gotten out of the shower, I wrapped a towel around myself and went to spend some quality time with the baby. We were lying on the floor and my kid was enjoying some tummy time and playing. We are really working on trying to crawl and move so that our kid can stay on developmental track, or on track developmentally. I read that backwards for some reason. The babysitter walks into the room, has a seat on the floor, and starts playing with the baby as well. While rolling on the floor and playing with the baby, my towel comes open and my junk is exposed for the world to see. I casually cover myself up.
Here's where I'm at. The babysitter, when seeing you on the floor with the towel, might want to be like a little knock knock, like, hey, I'm coming in. The fact that she was able to just casually walk in, she didn't think that it was weird. And then that you just also did not think it was weird that you should get up and get dressed with this friend in the room.
Maybe they didn't want to say anything. It could be like this weird, I don't know. It's a power dynamic kind of because he pays her presumably, right? So it is weird.
That is true. It's
More
definitely
weird on his end.
Yeah, definitely on his end. He should have been like, oh, you're here.
Yeah,
I should get
I'll go
dressed.
change.
And the fact that you're in the floor crawling around with your kid and you only does it sound like they only got a towel on, right?
yeah,
That's just gonna come off, brother.
yeah. Towels are not.
this is
Even
a
if it
bad
doesn't come
porn
off,
plot.
when you roll on the floor, they can see your bottom half when you're on the floor.
It's not looking good for me, guys.
not right
Telling
at the
you,
moment,
bad porn
yeah.
plot.
So I casually cover myself back up and continue to play with the baby. The friend slash
Nobody
baby-
says anything. Not even an
Hang on.
apology.
The friend slash babysitter immediately jumps up, starts grabbing her stuff, and rushes towards the door. So she did find it weird, for sure.
Yeah.
I started asking her, what's going on? Are you okay? Is something the matter? And she says, I can't believe you just did that. What's wrong with you? You're sick, and on and on and on. I'm like, is this because you saw me partially naked? Oh, partially
Yes.
slash fully naked. It was fully naked, dude.
Yeah, your
fully
dick
naked,
came
dude.
out.
And she says yes and slams the door on her way out. While calling work to reschedule meetings and trying to get a hold of the babysitter, I get frantic calls from my significant other, 37 female, asking what I did to the babysitter slash friend. I say nothing really. My towel just happened to fall off while I was playing with the baby. She goes off telling me I'm an asshole for doing this and I should have put clothes on and should have been wearing a towel, so on and so forth.
Yes.
I'm like, sure. I'm like, sure, cool, whatever. But aren't you guys making a big deal out of nothing? We are all adults in this situation and we've seen plenty of naked bodies. I didn't make any moves. I wasn't trying to suggest anything. And I definitely wasn't trying to hurt anybody's feelings.
God damn, down 2. Well, it was nice knowing you guys. I'll see you guys on the September bonus episode.
Friends and family have come down on both sides of this issue. I don't know how.
Both sides.
So am I the asshole?
I'm gonna go with yeah. Okay, so I think for more than anything, this dude just have really bad self awareness, right? If you knew your babysitter was gonna be,
I think he knew.
that's why. Hold on. That's why I said that this is a plot to a bad porn plot, essentially.
Right. Okay.
One, he doesn't have self awareness, right? Like he knew the babysitter is gonna be there. He knew who's gonna be on the floor playing with his kid. It's only obvious that your shit's gonna be flopping around, right? Two, but what like makes him even more of an asshole to me is the fact that they were very dismissive about their wife's feeling, and it's
And the babysitter's feelings.
and the babysitter's feelings
Yeah.
too, because it's like, I mean, in a way, like no one wants to see your shit, right? Unless asked. This is kind of like a classic like dick pic thing, you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah, this is exactly a dick pic thing.
Yes,
yeah, and
true.
it's unrequested, and it's like I don't want to see your shit, and I don't know, just if he saw the babysitter coming in and like what Sean kind of alluded to earlier, if me as a guy, a first reaction, I'd be like, oh shit, like you're here, my bad, like let me put some clothes on, because that's her place of employment. If she's not comfortable there, then you know that makes you an automatic
Yeah.
asshole for not making someone feel comfortable while they're at work trying to be a professional.
100%. Yeah. What about you, Sean? I think I know where you stand on this one now.
Yeah, I mean, I lost. Yeah, this guy's an asshole. Is this, yeah, there's not another one. Yeah, we get it.
Hold my finger here the whole time.
Awesome.
Dude.
Yeah, I mean, you guys said it all. This guy sucks. It seems like worst case scenario, he tried to plan something. Best case scenario, he's an idiot. That is just very. He could be a hippie. You know, the best case scenario is
Is that a
he's
hippie
just
thing?
Like,
Just showing your
The
dicks around?
nudist thing, I think.
nudist. You know, just liberal with your body. You know, who cares? That type of thing. But like even then, I mean, I don't know the laws of or the rules of nudism or things like that. But I imagine consent is still a thing. You know what I mean? It can't just
For sure. Especially with employment.
yeah.
yeah,
Absolutely.
You brought up a good point about the power dynamics. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, you mean even if you had zero intentions of cheating on your wife, why even put yourself in a scenario that this would even happen? Like it's just very common sense to just you're here and then get up and change.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
And if you're truly
Yeah.
apologetic about the situation, the first immediate thing
not.
you would do as a person is say, hey, I'm so sorry that it made you feel that way. If he had said that, then I would have been like, okay, this must have been just, lack of awareness. But the fact that he was like, oh, this is something completely normal. Adults see naked bodies all the time. Dude, you planned that
Yeah.
shit. You probably
Nice try.
you're probably expecting like, oh, she gonna see my dick. Maybe she likes my dick. Maybe she gonna start playing with it type of shit. You
That's- yeah,
nasty
exactly.
motherfucker.
It gives me the Chris
A lot of
Hansen.
details. I've
sorry,
seen
Predator.
this video.
I've seen
you
this shit
nasty
before.
mother-
I've seen this played out.
It gives me like the Chris Hansen To Catch a Predator vibe when they finally realize that it's a setup and they're just like, I just came for pizza. It's like,
Dude.
you know what you fucking came for, you sicko. It gives me the same vibe, same energy. So I think, yeah, 100% the asshole from the jump, getting out of the shower when you know the babysitter's coming and not immediately going to put something on is
It's wild.
is bad. And then just dismissing everyone's feelings afterwards is fucked up. So
The baby's like, I don't want to see your dick either, Dad.
I don't want to watch porn already. Too young. All right. So moving on to our fourth story here, cross-posted by First Per Sean Energy.
Ooh.
Whoa.
And the title is, Am I the Asshole for Asking My Wife to Think About the Long-Term Implications of Her Birth Plan?
I mean, you're not wrong to bring up any concerns. I mean, it is also your child. But I sure hope you're not trying to mansplain how childbirth works to a woman. That'd be pretty bad.
Let me tell you about how this thing's going to work.
Yeah, really think about the long-term effects of what you want to do here. I mean, does it even fucking matter what I say at this point? I'm down to. Fuck it. Optimism, not the asshole.
Okay.
Just true concern, maybe.
Oh, John looked disappointed.
Yeah, I thought you were going to go with yes here. Just because I feel like most of the stories that we've covered, anytime it involves like a delivery room or a woman giving birth and wanted to make a choice, I think we typically side with the women on that part. I understand there might be some concerns, but I feel like this is one of those the mansplain situation. And you have hope for this dude. I don't. So I'm going asshole.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I don't care anymore.
That's you. Yeah.
You have
Fresh
broken
start
me.
next week, Sean.
Yeah, fuck.
Defeated. This man's soul is gone.
It's
So
over.
done. All right. So throwaway because my friends know my main. I know dudes get ripped in here for posting their opinions about birth, but I think this is an important opportunity for my wife, and I'm posting it because I believe the situation is nuanced and she's not hearing me out. So
He's going to get
I,
ripped.
34 male,
Yeah.
I, 34 male, wife, Beth, 28 female,
Damn, just
is
real last name up in there?
It's short for
don't know.
Bethany.
yeah, it's a different, okay, Sean? So she is 33 weeks pregnant. We're both very ready for this baby to come. My mom is super hands-on with my entire family. My two brothers' wives are very close with her, but Beth has just never really clicked the way the other two did.
Oh, man, this is bad.
Helicopter mom.
So,
It sounds
my
like.
mom said, you're
You
not
gotta
listening
listen
to my mother.
mom.
Yeah, I
My
fucked
other
up
two
again. Who cares?
sister-in-laws
Down
get
3.
along with them.
That's a good voice. You should bring that back sometime.
Keep that.
That's a great voice. I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me that my wife seemed disinterested in getting closer to my mom and sister-in-laws. All 5 of the births of my sister-in-laws and my mother's 3 births, they were all unmedicated. It's clearly a point of pride for all of them to have done it naturally.
Oh, brother. Sorry, Sean.
My
It doesn't
mom said-
matter.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't matter. My mom said that she chose to do it because she didn't want me and my brothers born doped up and wanted to experience the full spectrum of becoming a mother.
Well, look at that. You're doped up making these decisions now as a dumbass about to be father.
Also, that's not how that works. But anyway,
No.
Beth, on the other hand, is very fearful of birth and has talked to our doctor about being medicated. I don't love the idea of the mother of my child being loopy and out of it at such a critical moment, but those concerns fell on deaf ears when I raised them. Because that's not how it works, dude. You clearly don't know. I felt very excluded during the discussion around pain management, and neither Beth nor our doctor were receptive to my ideas. Because you're not the one
You're
who has
not
to
the
go
one
through
giving
the pain.
birth.
Holy shit.
You're not going to feel any pain. You.
Yeah. Your hand squeezed a little bit. Calm down. Fuck. My mom was asking me about our birth plan the other day, and I don't know why I did this, but I just sort of panicked and told her that Beth was going for the all-natural way.
Bad.
Like she and my sister-in-laws have. To say my mom freaked out with happiness is an understatement. She was thrilled that Beth was open to experiencing the full range of motherhood. And this might sound crazy, but I think if Beth shared this rite of passage with my mom and sister-in-law, they might finally gel.
I hate that. So what? The mother's gonna think she's gonna be less of a mother because she wanted to get medicated. That's such a stupid way of thinking.
He's implying.
Golly.
I told Beth about my slip up to see if she'd be open to changing her mind, giving how this could serve as a bonding experience for them to share. And she lost her mind. She yelled about how she wasn't going to compete with my mom and sister-in-laws during her birth. She emphasized that it was her birth again and again, which I don't think is fair because it will be an experience we both go through, just differently.
Very differently.
very
like you don't
differently.
even understand how different.
I was just trying to get her to see that there was an opportunity for her to create some sisterhood with the women of my family. I wasn't dictating or even pressuring her.
You
I
were.
just thought that she would want to know how happy it made my mom. What was that, Sean?
No, it's just like I wasn't fucking dictating or
You
like
were.
saying anything. It was like you very much did.
Yeah, you were.
Very much lied to your mother, and I
Yeah.
don't think it was a panic move. I think it was calculated.
Because your
and
mother,
strategic.
because your mother is not gonna look at you as a bad person. Your mother's gonna look at your wife as, oh, she's a piece of shit for not doing it naturally. Dude, you suck.
Who gives a shit? She told me that she didn't give a fuck about sisterhood, which was very intense because Beth does not swear. I wasn't trying to upset her. I just think it would be she would be wise to see the future potential long-term implications of not having this experience with my mom and sister-in-laws. But Beth has been furious to the point of not speaking to me for several days, and I'm starting to wonder if I'm in the wrong, even if I was trying to help. So am I the asshole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
fuck. This is
Yeah.
literally the mansplain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean, you
You
called
predicted
it.
it right.
I mean, yeah. I was like, there are two chances. I'm losing anyways. Might as well be optimistic.
Holy
Oh my
fuck,
God.
dude.
Again, when women say like, hey, I want to go through a specific way of childbirth, if they want to go natural birth because they want to, that's their prerogative, right? If they want to get,
Absolutely.
what is it? Epidural? Is that what it's called?
I think so, yeah.
If they want to get epidural to make their experience more bearable, by all means do it. If we ever get fortunate that Juliet, like, you know, we have a kid together, if she says, I want to do epidural while throat punching the shit out of you for putting me through this, I'm like, dear, punch me as much as you want. If that's the pain that I got to feel because you're going to pain way worse, please punch me as much as possible, darling. But this guy's dense as hell. Like, why are you going to try to win the approval of your mother who's going to think of your wife less of a person because she's not going to go through something more traumatic than she's already experiencing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make her less of a person because she's not going through a natural birth that you and 3 of your dickhead sister-in-laws have done in the past. Like, it's an archaic way of thinking that just because I need epidural that I'm a weak mother or someone that can't do it naturally, my kid's gonna like be drugged up in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's such an asinine way of thinking because a lot of people have gone through childbirth using epidural and turned out right. Some people who did natural births turned out to have dickhead kids like you. So it doesn't make a difference in my opinion. So yeah, you're a complete asshole, dude.
Yeah, literally how they have birth does not like affect the kid that way. Like it's so insane. It's funny because we made these advancements in science to make birthing, easier, and I say easier, it's still difficult, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, we got no say in that, women. Just
No,
wanna let you
absolutely
know.
not. And I'm in the same boat. If we ever want to have kids, and Sienna is just like, I'm need all the drugs I can have, I'm like, go ahead, whatever. Who cares? I'm not the one experiencing that pain, and so it's not my place to dictate how they want to go through that experience. So I'm just there to support, and that's all you should be doing. You shouldn't be supporting your mom and your sister-in-laws because they're not the ones about to have birth. It's your fucking wife, who you should care about more and support her no matter what.
Yeah,
So
back up your wife and educate your family. If that's her boundary, you got to make sure that they respect that. So
yes.
the fact that you won't stand up for your wife makes you a little sus as a husband, in my opinion.
Also, it's weird that they have to know how she's having birth.
Yeah,
I feel
what's
that's
up with that.
kind of could be private information. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be out to everyone.
This is giving me a feeling that the mother-in-law is gonna want to be in the birth room. She's like, I want to witness this, so for sure she's doing it naturally, type of shit.
Jesus.
See, I don't even know. This might be a hot take. I don't even know if the mom and the sister-in-law are even that bad. They might just not gel. and then he's putting all this extra stuff to make it be like, oh yeah, now they can bond through, not doing an epidural or whatever. Because I don't know, it just seems like a lot of trying to convince her that that's the way to do it because he wants the epidural, not so
Could
much
be.
that his mom cares one way or the other. People just ask like, oh yeah, what's the plan? Or like, have you thought about what happens in this case or scenario or whatever? You know what I mean? It could just be conversation. And if you really panicked, you could have just been like, it's private. So, I don't know. I'm just saying there's a chance where this guy is making his family seem.
Yeah, the
what happened?
sister-in-laws for sure have like, we have no idea if they even care about this.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
why
I
are they
called him a
catching
dickhead
strays?
for no reason. I was just angry.
Yeah, I was like, God damn.
That's fair. But he did say the mom sounded thrilled at the idea, implying that she would be disappointed if she went, like needed epidural for the birth.
Yeah, that's fair.
But it is painted through his lens, so maybe
Yeah.
he's trying to play it up. You could be right about that. We don't know. So yeah, sister-in-laws for sure should be catching strays. That's our bet. But mom potentially
That's on me.
asshole as well.
I'll take that L.
I mean, I went along with it. So. But yeah, good catch, Sean. Good catch. We don't want to call assholes where there might not be assholes. That's fair. All right.
I'll do it anyways. Fuck it.
John thinks everyone's an asshole, and it's working for him.
And
on the
it's
board, you
working,
can see.
honestly.
So we're going to take a break before we head into the final story and the Patreon exclusive stories. So stay tuned. And we're back. Sean, I'm sad to say that even though the episode is not done, you're kind of cooked.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
toast.
sorry.
Barbecue chicken. It's fine.
But you're not bread, and that's what really matters.
Same thing.
No? Okay.
Same thing. Absolutely same thing.
All right, so we'll finish off this last one, cross-posted by The Damned 234, and the title is, Am I the asshole for forcing my son to move into a smaller room so that my daughter and her husband can use his? I guess it doesn't matter who goes first here. John, I think, but
Yeah, I'll go with asshole. Just I don't like the word force. So
what are you saying, Sean? You going to go opposite just to...
Yeah, fuck it. Who cares, truly? Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, you're fine. It's your house. Unless that kid is paying rent, who the fuck cares where he sleeps?
Throw them in the...
Yeah, throw him in the
Garage.
fucking backyard. Who gives a shit? Play the sound.
Oh, wait.
I don't know how to read.
Nope, not
God
that
damn
one.
it.
one.
Can't even get
There
that
you
right.
go.
There it is.
Jesus, they're both green. It's very difficult to tell sometimes. I should color code them better. But all right, so Sean's saying not the asshole, John's saying asshole. Let's see how the final story of September goes. My 48 female pregnant daughter, 25, and her husband are moving back to our city because of a job offer for my son-in-law. They asked to move in with us for a year or so because they couldn't find affordable housing immediately. I don't think they will ever find affordable housing, to be fair, but they will eventually buy a house here. I'm thrilled that she is coming back, not only because I missed having her close to me, but also because of the help I can provide for her when their baby is born. However, there is a big problem. We have 3 bedrooms. My husband and I have the master bedroom, and our son, 16, has the second largest. These 2 rooms are really large. The third is not small per se, but in comparison to the other 2, it is. Also, it's too small for 2 people and a baby. My son had the smallest room until his sister moved out 2 years ago, and he was very happy with his new room. I know that this is kind of mean to ask him to move back into the smaller room, and his father and I are willing to compensate him. His father offered him a new gaming PC, and when that didn't convince him, he said he could have a new phone of his choosing on top of that. But my son is adamant about staying in his room. He even called his pregnant sister to tell her to fuck off and stay where she was. She was very upset about his phone call and cried when she told me. She also said her husband has second thoughts about moving in with us after my son's tirade. Today, I told him to start moving his stuff into his old room and informed him that we were ordering an iPhone 15 Pro for him and that his dad will buy him a PC he chooses.
Damn,
He was
rewarded
furious.
even after the fucking...
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
crazy.
Sean won this one. I'm taking an L for this.
Yeah.
Fuck them kids.
Hell yep.
He was furious and accused me of playing favorites. I tried to explain to him that the circumstances demand this and that his sister needs have priority over his wants, but he refused to listen. He stormed out of the house a few hours ago and won't answer my calls.
Lock the
My husband
doors.
thinks I...
Yeah, change the locks,
Change the locks.
motherfucker.
Fuck around,
Motherfucking-
bitch.
You paying
Live in
rent,
the garage
bitch?
then, you selfish motherfucker.
You're fucking 16.
Let me have
You're
your
2 years
PC.
from getting kicked the fuck out anyways, bitch.
This is the reaction I wanted.
Yeah, stupid
My husband thinks I
motherfucker.
went too far and was an asshole for telling our boy that his sister's needs are more important. So am I the asshole here?
No.
Oh.
That kid's a little spoiled brat. You telling me
Those
you
kids
can
be
get
right.
any PC you want? You know a good PC costs at least like 6-7 G's. And an
Thousands.
iPhone 15.
Yeah, which is another
Boy.
couple thousand.
Boy, I will sleep in the living room on the couch if you tell me you're gonna buy me a high-end PC like that. You got me.
The way I
fucked
wouldn't
up.
offer any gifts at all. I'd be like, unless you want to start paying rent, you are of age to work, brother. Not only are you not paying rent, you're about to get 2 huge expensive gifts to live in a smaller room for a year.
Yeah.
Man. Why? Who
And
cares?
you told your sister to fuck
Fuck
off.
off. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's disrespectful as
And
hell.
even
That was a-
after telling them to fuck off, the phone was ordered already. You know what I mean? So
and you still get the
fucking
PC you want.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Oh,
This is one of
it's
them rich
absolutely
suburban
insane.
kids, huh? Like, they need to get their
Yeah.
ass whooped a little bit sometimes.
I knew this would be the water bottle story all over again, but way worse.
Yeah.
Fuck that kid.
And I agree with you on this one. Yeah, absolutely insane. Like to
The way my Asian parents would beat my ass if I
They were like, you think you got a choice? Better get your
Absolutely
ass back and
not.
fucking
we're
sleep
not
in the
really
garage.
asking you, you fucker, you don't pay to live here. I think we make the rules because it's our roof.
No,
Yeah.
lucky you
I
are
mean,
to have
I-
a room. I didn't even have a room growing up as a kid. So you lucky
Yeah.
bastard.
yeah, we shared rooms growing up too. So it's like, I don't know.
Brother, I slept on the
It's-
floor until I went to boot camp. That's
Damn. Okay. I do like sleeping on the floor, which is weird. I don't know if that.
I can sleep on any surface or any
Yeah.
place or any position. It's bad.
shit. I sleep
Get
standing
too
up.
comfortable.
So
I got really
Yeah.
good at sleeping on the couch in college, and I will just pass out sometimes on there.
I've got so used to sleeping standing up, just like on watch or like on duty or something. I'm just like, I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
care.
true.
I'm just fucking just sleeping like this.
All right. That is it for this episode, Wikimaniacs. What did you think? Were these people assholes? Let us know down in the comments on YouTube, Discord, or our subreddit. But before we close out the episode, boys, we've got some business to discuss. Sean is down too. He lost this month. But
Yeah.
there was an
Here
AI
it is.
story today.
I fucking knew it.
This is our chance,
And
John.
I fucking knew it. Sean, that's why I was like,
And-
wait, did y'all do one last week? Oh, what's end? What's the end? What's the twist now?
The twist?
Oh, I thought you
twist
said
was that
end. That's why.
Oh, no. The twist is that there's an AI story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Less of a twist because I haven't done one this
It's
month
the last
yet, and
week.
I left
All right,
it till
Sean.
last week again.
Come on, Sean. We gotta get the shit, brother. Let's
All right.
let's
Read
let's
those
take it
titles
back.
again.
Read us.
All
Read
right, so we got, am I the asshole for demanding that my girlfriend clear out her escape bank account? Am I the asshole for not wanting to share my inheritance with my siblings? Am I the asshole for being seen naked by a friend who watches our baby? Am I the asshole for asking my wife to think about the long-term implications of her birth plan? Am I the asshole for forcing my son to move into a smaller room so that my daughter and her husband can move into his? So
I feel
what
like
do
it's
you
one of
guys
the last two.
think?
What do you
You gonna
think,
pick
John?
one of the-
You're better at this than I am. I think it's one of the last two. The towel one seems too
Pornish.
oddly specific
Too pornish.
and pornish.
Okay,
The
I-
sibling
I-
one seems too wholesome for ChatGPT because they're just reading constantly asshole ones. So how would it have a nice ending? I don't know.
See, but that's what I'm trying to that was my original pick, but
Oh.
the update threw me off.
Remember, one of them did have an update before.
Oh,
because that
oh,
was
that's
my thing.
true.
I was like, yeah, ChatGPT can't make a fucking update. Guess what? The AI overlords are coming. They can't make updates.
Well, that's the only one that's different.
So if you go
The-
with your gut, go with your gut, man.
That was too wholesome. But I'm also my guess was gonna be about the room or the sister and the sister moving in and the son. because
The
it's just
bigger
like
room, smaller room
I don't
thing.
know. As a parent, not as a parent, but like if I was a parent, like I'd be like, bitch, I'm not giving you no fucking reward. You better get your. That's my Asian side showing up. So I'm like stuck between the nice outcome because who the fuck? It's Reddit. Like no one has nice outcomes. And then that one with the sister moving in. Those are my two.
Okay.
I'm in between the sister moving in and what was the second to last one?
Sorry, I have them here somewhere.
My bad.
Asking my wife the birth plan one.
Oh damn!
Okay, we'll go with John's. We'll do both of John's because we for sure have that one, and then John has a better hit rate than me. So yeah, we'll go wholesome, and then the sister moving in.
Is that what you're doing, John? You're still thinking.
You feel good about those, Sean?
I feel good about the sister moving in. We both have some iffy vibes on that, and then I'm trusting your gut, man.
I don't know, man. I just don't see Josh picking something nice. That's why. Have we done like nice stories in Am I the Asshole? Because that's the whole point of being Am I the Asshole, right? It's for them to be fucking terrible.
We've had nice outcomes.
Ah, that's true. Fuck it. It's the only thing that's different from the episodes. So I'm gonna go with my gut is telling me that it's the inheritance story.
The inheritance story?
Yeah, and Sean, you
Okay.
picked the sister moving in, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. So, Sean, it is not the sister moving
Yeah.
in. That was a real story. John, it is the AI story.
I love you, brother. I let you down
We
last
got
time.
it.
I let you down last time. I'm so sorry.
We got it, brother.
Yes.
God damn it. You guys have such a better odds for beating me at these stories.
It was too nice. It was too nice, Josh.
It was too nice, but I thought the update would trip you up. I didn't even ask it to write me an update. It just did, which is wild.
Damn. Dude, that was my hesitance. I
We
was like,
shouldn't be scared. Technology is so far away. It's not. It's fucking not.
It's here today. So Sean, John bailed you out again.
I love you, bro.
It's going to be you and me taking all these punishments, even though I took fucking September's punishment. So, yeah, I guess I'm doing
Defeat
it.
the white man and AI, baby. The Browns are in power.
One
this
white at a
month.
time.
We'll see
May is
about
not only our
October.
month. This is our month. This is our world.
God damn.
Our
it.
world Browns.
All right. So let us know in the comments if you got the AI story. If you want to hear more, we got the 2 Patreon stories we did. You can go to patreon.com/cultivate podcast network. Unlock those as well as bonus episodes every month and bonus stories every Friday and Monday. Don't forget you can submit your own Am I the Asshole stories and cross-post Am I the Asshole stories to our subreddit r/Reddit on Wiki. Thank you, Sean and John, for coming on today and giving your takes. Less of John.
We're going to do a Let's Start a Cult episode next month, baby.
Fuck me. I
Well, now
can't
you
do
have
that much
ChatGPT
research.
to write it.
Yeah, that's right.
Could do that. I would be terribly informed, but I could do that. But thank you for an amazing episode, Wikimaniacs. We will see you on Monday. Bye.
Bye.
That's true.
Yeah, I actually don't want you to fucking talk right now. I just want to fucking, I don't want to hear your voice. I need to say what's on my mind.